Hello, everyone. My name is Kara Canuck, and I am with Syverson Strege, and we are doing another edition of Meet Your Syverson Strege Team. And today I have the pleasure of interviewing Megan Geary, who is the accounting assistant for the company. Megan, how many years have you been with Syverson Strege?
Actually just celebrated my 9-year anniversary, October 28th, I believe.
Okay, very good. Tell me a little bit about your family.
So I am married to my husband, Zach. We have two children, boys. Aiden just turned 19, is a freshman at the University of Iowa. So that was kind of crazy, big change in our household, going from a family of four to a family of three. And then my youngest, Talon, is a sophomore at Valley.
Okay. And I feel like you also have a dog.
I have a dog, Franklin. He's a little 6.5-pound Yorkie that is 13 years old, but still acts like a puppy.
Well, it's good that he is smaller then. That way he's not,
Yes.
just running into all the things and causing all the chaos and havoc.
Yes, the mess is smaller with a smaller dog. We are grateful, but there is a mess still.
Oh, goodness. Okay, so are you originally from West Des Moines or are you from somewhere else?
So my husband and I are both born and raised in Cedar Falls. So
Okay.
went to high school together, high school sweethearts, moved out to Boulder, Colorado to go to college out there
Mhm.
and lived out there for 8 years. Absolutely loved it, but decided to move back to Des Moines where my parents had moved to start our family.
Okay. So how long have you been in Des Moines?
So 19 years. Yep. It was when I was pregnant with Aiden. We moved.
Okay. Well, it's one of those things where you move back because you need all of the help to raise all of
All
the
of the help.
children.
It takes all of the help. And yep, I live within a mile of my parents and my sister, and it's been wonderful.
Very good. Okay, so tell me a little bit about what you do for Syverson Strike.
So I am an accounting assistant. So I do all things billing, all things, entering all the receipts, reconciling at the end of the month. But I also am a backup to Tracy, the receptionist. So I help greet clients when she's out, and I'm a backup on the phones. Also help with all the travel that needs to be booked through Syverson Strege. Get to help with some fun events and a lot of employee engagement events. One of my favorite things is working with caterers and doing all the meals. We do quarterly meal meetings and bring in meals and just kind of mix it up and make it fun.
Okay, that sounds good. So you are the person that we come to when we're like, hey, can we do something fun at this place?
Yes, yes. Or maybe this sounds good for this meal. We're sick of this. Mix it up.
Fair enough. That makes sense. Okay, so tell me a little bit. I know that you are very busy with your family and they are busy people. What is something that you like to do outside of work?
So usually on a nice day, as soon as I leave work, I go straight over to the Farm Bureau Lake and I try to do 3 to
Oh
4
yeah.
laps around the lake. I just love being outside. I love nature. So weather permitting, which we're kind of getting to that time of the year where I'm not going to be able to do that every day, but it's a great way for me to kind of decompress, headphones, music, try not to talk on the phone, just kind of enjoy nature. If I'm not doing that, we're usually on our deck. We call our deck kind of our outdoor living room. It's really an extension of our house. We spend a ton of time in our backyard, love the trees, love the birds. We're becoming bird watchers. We just love being outside. And on top of that, just love my husband and I kind of have a saying, we love chasing sunsets. So whether it's, here in town after dropping Talon off at one of his activities and just getting to see a gorgeous Iowa sunset. We get to see a lot of sunsets in Clear Lake at the end of the dock. And every trip we take, really, we try to kind of frame our night around seeing a sunset. And sometimes it's a sunrise, which is just as amazing. But we always say every good day ends with a sunset.
That's that is lovely. I like that sentiment. I like that, you have integrated that part of the as your daily life, here at home, but also when you were traveling and when you were out and about. So that's great.
Absolutely.
Okay. This is unscripted and this will, uh Megan, you are very busy with your youngest son, Talent, and being a cheer mom. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, obviously, yeah, never planned on being a cheer mom. And he cheers, he's actually on 3 teams. So he is varsity sideline football at Valley. He's also on Valley's competition squad, which is very, very competitive. They just won their 12th state title, his
That's
second in a
amazing.
row. And then he also is on an all-star team. He's on a level 6 worlds team at Tribe. So between all 3 of those teams, it keeps us very busy. The travel, the practice schedule, the Valley just made it to the playoffs. So of course, going up to the Dome, it keeps my schedule very, very, very full. But it is awesome to see your kid just thrive at what he loves.
Yeah, that's great. Well, thank you for sharing a little bit about what you do with Syverson Strege, what you enjoy doing outside of work, and what your life looks like as a cheer mom too.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yep, thank you. Okay.